you please just tell us who you are and what you do?
My name is Ayodele Elegba. People know me as a dream maker. I'm the organizer of the event. I got the idea in 2012 to organize something for the comic creators that will bring comic creators, gamers, animators, movie makers, bringing them together to actually showcase their talents and actually let the whole world see what Africa and Nigeria can do. And we are 3 years in now, and it's been awesome. God has been very faithful. We've been growing from grace to grace, and you can see what we have here. You know, there's a large crowd out there, and yeah, so that's what we're doing. Yeah. Okay.
Well, I know. I came here. I was amazed to see that there can be a huge crowd at this convention. I never knew. I couldn't have imagined that there would be so many people who are comic lovers at this convention. Yeah. How did you go? How did you get them all together?
Well, actually, there are so many comic lovers out there. Some of them are in banks. They are everywhere, in banks, in multinationals and all that. They love comics, but they need a platform where they can actually come and meet people like themselves, and they won't feel as if they are odd. So Comic-Con, what Comic-Con gives is an opportunity for them to come together and talk about comics and not feel shy or feel sad or feel left out or feel like a child. You understand? So over time, we've been communicating with them via our website, www.comicpanel.org. And people have been following us on Facebook and on Twitter, and so we've gathered a whole large of crowd of people who actually love comic books. There are more people even outside of Lagos, in Abuja and Port Harcourt, so we're able to just, it took over a year for us to get this crowd. We've been talking to them and inviting people to come, so, and they are here, and we are glad.
Okay, talking about comics. Ordinarily, I would take comics to be for teenagers, for kids, but I'm amazed that I'm seeing a lot of adults here. How do you explain it?
Now, the truth is that many of us grew up on comics, and it has never left us, but because, when you are growing up, the economic situation in Nigeria has made people to look at comics as maybe a child's thing. But actually abroad, there are people making millions of dollars making comic books. If you know the latest movie, Avengers, Guardians of the Galaxies, Iron Man, they were all comic books before. And the truth is that many of them who read comics in the 80s as a child, they've grown up now, and now they still want to talk about comics, and that's why they're here. So it's not a shock that we have people who actually love comic books and they're adults. In fact, they're old. In fact, there was a man who is also here, Mr. Mora Kokuntade. He's maybe in his late 40s or thereabouts, or even maybe early 50s. Yeah, that he loves comics passionately, he still draws, and he's here to support us. Okay. Yeah.
There's also a gaming aspect to this convention.
Yes.
How were you able to fit games with the comics?
Now, one thing about comics is that before you make a game, you do the comic, or you do the sequential illustration, and everybody needs, even before you do a film, you need to do the sequential animation and sequential illustration, which is comics. So we've been able to merge it together and get a kind of comic, a gaming competition going, whereby gamers will come together and actually play. It's interwoven. Games, animation, comics, film, they are all interwoven, and comics is like the foundation of everything. Comics is like the foundation. If you can get comics right, all other industries will go very well. And that's what we need to do in Nigeria. We need more artists, more people who can draw, more comics, so that those comics can turn into games and they can turn into films. Yeah.
Okay, you also publish a title yourself? Do you publish any?
Yes, I publish it. I publish 2 titles. I publish a title called Central Attack. Central Attack. It's about this special ops corps that actually go out to fight terrorists, and so the last issue, they went out to fight these Boko Haram guys, and just to let the Nigerian government see what actually should be done. We need to go back there and save our girls, to go back there. Yeah. What's the hashtag again? Bring back our girls, so and I have another comic book called Strike Guard. It's a superhero title, and they're all doing very well. Okay. Yeah.
All right, so thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, sir.
Look forward to seeing you or being here next year.
Thank you.
I wish you all the best.
Same to you.
Have a good time.
Yes, sir.